All right, ready to come back. JJ, you there?
You know I am. Where else would I be, buddy?
I don't know, bro. I feel so natural now. I just want to hear your voice that way. If I lead in some other way, hey man, how's it going? How are you doing?
Yeah, it's going all right. Doing good.
It's going all right. You know, back with a little spaffed. Backspaffed. Backspaff.com.
That's
nope,
none of that. Not the URL.
That's nothing. That's not the real one. What is the real one, though, Jay? Don't follow that one. What's our real site, though?
Just ispaft.com. So
that's the one.
ISPAFT.com.
And if you wanted to send an email...
You know, you want to spaffedjj@gmail.com or spaffedsean@gmail.com. Hit us up.
How do you spell JJ?
J. Get your pencils out.
That's pretty easy. Sean, just so we're clear, it's SEAN.
There's no H.
Just so we're on the same page.
Yeah.
But now that we're back into it, dude, I must say, the draft, I didn't watch it. I'm just going to be honest with you. Didn't watch it.
You're a busy man. You have kids, you have a wife. I was actually, I was working most of the time, so I did get to see a little bit of it and caught the recap. So very excited. A lot of good moves. 2021, bunch of moves so far. And let's start off with your Chicago Bears jumping up to draft none other than Justin Fields. How do you feel about that?
I feel like I'm willing to I'm waiting for you to tell me how it's going, because I've heard a lot of reports, a lot of people give me little ins, a lot of outs. I'll be honest with you, as a Bears fan, once we jumped up to draft him, I'm like, that poor bastard. That poor bastard.
Well, after the whole Mitchell Trubisky thing, I would feel the same way.
Mitchell Trubisky's the tip of the iceberg. That's the tip. That's the tip.
He's getting the
And I'm
tip,
not talking
right.
about just put the tip in. I'm talking about that's like you think you see it, and underneath is the history of Chicago. You can go back. There's no good drafting of quarterbacks. No good.
Yeah. In Chicago Bears case, yeah, that's true.
You heard about Jim McMahon, right? You heard what he said recently?
No, I didn't catch it.
Yeah, the McManster, the punky QB. Going back maybe a month, he decided to be quoted saying that Chicago's where quarterbacks go to die.
Ooh. McMahon said that?
Yeah, McMahon, the punky QB.
Fucking rude.
It's rude, but he's probably right though. It's wrong if it's wrong if it's not right, but prove him wrong.
Okay. Well, I mean, but to be honest, you don't really watch much college football, correct?
That is 100% correct.
Okay, so you're a busy man, busy life. You know, you got kids, wife. You can't really watch.
I like to pretend I do. I'll pretend I do.
So,
but
if
ultimately,
you did, let's say you did. I think if you saw Mitchell Trubisky play quarterback in college, you would have been upset the fact they grabbed him.
I was upset no matter what. Did you see that poor bastard? He looked like he was
did.
so excited. He didn't know if he was getting a ham sandwich or a contract.
It was awful.
He was just like, what, me? I'm going on stage? Is that where lunch is?
But this move, getting Justin Fields, is 100% going to work out. You're going to be fine. Bears are going to be just fine moving forward with Justin Fields.
Yeah,
Much
I was
better
watching a lot
than
of
with Andy Dalton.
Well, I mean, Andy Dalton, that poor bastard, he had no chance. He wasn't starting. The fans probably would have thrown him over Hibachi Grill if he didn't get traded for something else. So it's fine. He's actually happier.
The Red Rifle. I got to stick up for Gingers. I'm sorry.
There's nothing wrong with stepping. Listen, Andy Dalton, last year, he had, I don't know, he didn't have a bad supporting cast. And I think Andy Dalton was just saying, like, well, I'm here to take a contract, you know, and now he's going to take a new contract with Chicago. He wasn't projected to do crap. Listen, at the end of the day, let the Rifle do his thing. He'll start 3 games. Bears fans will chant him. And I'll tell you right now, Andy Dalton better start out and never stop winning. That's the only chance. He could be 6-0. 6-1, they're going to start chanting for Fields. I'm serious. 6-1. Fields. Because I'll be in there. It'll be me. I'll be doing the same thing.
I'm excited either way. Just for fantasy value going forward. If Justin Fields does sit, I would pick him up. You know, he's going to get picked up in drafts. I would wait, clearly, because you can get a good quarterback late in drafts anyway. But you should definitely take a flyer on Justin Fields late in your draft. Just to have, I know you love Bears players anyway. You're going to pick him up.
I'm not
even if
load
you
up.
hated him. All right.
No, I don't even hate the guy. I mean, he's welcome to the team, guy. Welcome to Chicago.
So, if Justin Fields plays or Andy Dalton plays, your boy Allen Robinson is still a top-tier wide receiver. He should be one of the top 5 taken off the board wide receivers easily. Every year, even with garbage quarterback play in the past.
Every year I get him.
It's
every
insane.
year I get him.
It's insane the stats this guy puts up with the quarterbacks he has to play with.
The fact that we didn't pay this guy and the fact that we franchised him, it's insane. It is insane. So, yeah, and I guess Chicago, we went out and picked up a couple little free agency picks up. Marquise Goodwin, am I correct on that one?
Ooh, nice. Yes,
yeah, look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me.
You remember
That's
Marquise Goodwin?
Yeah, he didn't play last year because he was afraid of the vid.
Is that why he sat out?
Yeah. He said F you vid.
Sure. I thought
F you vid. Yeah.
And really, he didn't play much in 2019 either. His last good year was 2018. That's when we both were super hyped up.
Oh, dude, we both jumped in both feet on Goodwin. I think you got him, though, didn't you?
I think I did.
Yeah, we were talking about it, and you ended up jumping on him.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't he get injured in 19, though? I don't remember.
Yeah,
if it was just poop play.
He had a great year in 18, then he got injured in 19. Where we were both trying to draft him early in 19, and we got burned. One of us got burned by him.
You did. I think you got burned.
Injured. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I didn't jump as far for him. I mean, I usually jump for Bears players, a little silly, but the good one.
With Allen Robinson out there, this man was 6th overall in fantasy points, 4th among wide receivers in receptions, 9th in yards, 8th amongst wide receivers, because you had Travis Kelce out there, but 8th amongst wide receivers in yards. He only had 6 touchdowns, though.
Dude,
6th overall with only 6 touchdowns. So if he actually has a quarterback who can find him in the end zone, he's going to be a top 3 wide receiver in points easily at the end of the year.
The thing is, Robinson got some targets in the red zone, but just never connected. Oh, just never connected. Because they knew it was going to him. They were like, where's Trubisky going to go?
So with all the attention on Allen Robinson all the time from defenses, it could open up for Marquise Goodwin. Would you take a flyer on Marquise Goodwin?
It depends, man. I'm going to load up on Robinson anyways, so essentially,
you want 2 Bears wide receivers.
I don't know if I jump. I mean, if I've got Robinson, I don't need the backup to him. Marquise Goodwin's not getting picked up. Let's just put it to you this way.
Ooh.
I hope he does. Listen, I hope he gets drafted. I hope he gets picked up. I hope he proves me wrong. I don't think he's going to be bad.
Okay,
but
actually, there's a new name that the Bears picked up today.
Oh, someone from the Patriots?
Yeah, so you did hear about that.
I just, my Bears app tells me things.
Yeah. Look at you paying attention.
My Bears app, it works well.
Can you tell me his name?
Oh, I knew you were going to do that. I think it's like Rumpelstiltskin.
Close. So close. Demir Bird.
So close.
You were close, man.
But all I saw was the Bears try to tease me. It's so funny. I know they're trying to feed me a load of shit when they go, they picked up the Patriots receiver that had the longest touchdown. I'm like, that means that's all the guy did.
All right,
that's all he did.
He had one of his best years in NFL last year, but that was with Cam Newton, who, he was fucking awful. Cam Newton's horrible.
But he's going to be the starter.
Exactly.
He's going to be the starter.
I'm not worried about New England. Demir Bird is now with Chicago with Andy Dalton, who's a much better passer than Cam Newton, or Justin Fields, who will be lighting it up, I do believe. So I'm actually higher up on Demir Bird than I would be on Marquise Goodwin.
Well, don't forget, if we're talking about little fantasy football, Jack, Moody.
You want Darnell Mooney?
Bro, did you see this guy?
No, I don't want to see this guy.
Listen, you're going to, don't do that. Don't do what you did.
Don't do what?
You're doing what you did. You pacified it like, okay, Moody. That guy is, what, don't on me. Why are you doing that again? Why'd you do it again? Why'd you on me?
I'm sneezing.
No, you're not sneezing. You're on me. Did you watch any of that guy play?
No, not much.
That's right, you didn't.
He didn't really do much.
He didn't get much. But the fact is, he was a rookie last year. The guy's lightning quick.
Is he lightning quick?
Lightning quick.
I think Demir Bird's faster.
Bull.
Ooh.
I'm going to put you the challenge. I saw a little test. Once again, the Bears put up a thing, and they said, we are fast players. And it's we got like guys that run the 40 in like 4.38, 4.36, and 4.3. The Bird was I'm gonna put it like this. Moody, I think, may have it faster than the Bird.
Do you have a number?
I'm gonna go with 4.39 on the Bird.
Birds? No. Nope.
What?
No, it's wrong.
4.36?
No, 4.28.
No.
I swear.
No.
I mean, I wasn't out at the combine.
You made that up.
I could have.
Yeah, you just made that up.
But I swear I didn't.
So you have a fact in front of you. Show me the number.
Show how you. We're physically in two different spots. What do you?
If you hold it up to the camera.
We don't have. This is a podcast.
Nobody knows that. You just ruined. No, listen,
Right,
they
look,
don't know
I'm
that we
reading the
can't
article
see.
right now. Last season with the Patriots, Bird had career highs with 47 catches to 604 yards. It certainly doesn't hurt that Bird is an absolute speedster who ran a 4.28 40-yard dash in college.
Touche.
4.28.
So, besides wide receivers, we don't. I think we drafted. I think we drafted a wide receiver, but that guy's not going to start.
Yeah, Daz Newsome.
Yeah, exactly. I knew that name. It
Yeah.
was right on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I knew you had it. I was just gonna nudge you along.
I appreciate that. So,
I
what
know
is
you
there
did.
anything else going in that division? I mean, besides Aaron Rodgers trying to burn him down.
Oh,
We talking about that at all?
let's finish up with the Bears here. So we got
Is there
David
more to the
Montgomery.
Bears? There's more to the Bears.
David Montgomery, man.
Ah, come on now. He's
Your boy David
picking
Montgomery
up
was a
steam.
beast last
Picking up
year.
steam. Picking up steam.
And I was so afraid last year of taking him just because I thought Tariq Cohen was going to steal some of his touches and possibly touchdowns. But David Montgomery went off. I mean,
He finished strong. He finished strong.
and
Finished
the Bears
strong.
ran. Can you tell me percentage-wise of the run pass ratio you think the Bears had last year?
Last year, run pass,
Last year, yep.
40-60.
Holy shit.
Sorry, 6. Yeah,
No.
40-60.
39-61. I'm going to give you that one. So they
That
ran.
tipped the hat to me.
They only
That's pretty
ran
good.
the ball 39% of the time because they were behind so much. They had to throw the ball. They ran the ball 39% of the time, sixth least in the NFL.
Yeah,
And he was
I saw
still
the games.
fourth-
Not all of them, but
Fourth in fantasy points amongst running backs. Fourth in attempts and fifth in
he
yards.
had. Where was he on attempts?
Attempts, he was fourth in attempts.
In the league?
Yeah.
For real?
They only ran the ball 39% of the time, sixth least in the NFL, and he still had fourth in attempts.
But I'll tell you, I had him last year, and the beginning of the games, they just didn't know what to do with this guy, and I think down the stretch they gave him some opportunities, and he paid big. I mean, that guy was coming up big. I think he
So
had one
going
of the
forward, another top tier running back. So you got Allen Robinson, top 3 wide receiver. David Montgomery, top 5 running back. So you definitely taking both these guys early.
Did you say top 5?
Easy. I mean, it was fourth last year. Why are you going to do it again?
I'm-
If they play Justin Fields, they're going to be running the ball. I think a little bit more to kind of ease him into the situation.
Well, I guess I'm going to be drafting both. We're going to draft Trubisky too.
Nice. I didn't see that coming. You got me good.
He's gonna. I went
Got
with
me.
it. He's gonna start and he's gonna be a starter. He's gonna be a superstar.
Which one?
Trubisky.
Oh.
On a different team, obviously.
Yeah, he's gonna supplant Josh Allen.
Yeah, it's a given.
Oh, well, good news.
Yeah, I'm just.
I
It's
can
me
kinda
telling
snake
you.
him late.
Yeah, listen. Pick up Trubisky, put him on the bench, and just get ready to reap the benefits of pure gold.
Top notch advice. Don't
That's
follow
top notch advice.
that.
I'm just telling you.
Don't follow that. All right, and your tight ends. You bullish on either of your tight ends? You still have Jimmy Graham and Cole Kmet.
Listen, the Kometster hadn't got. I don't know. I'm not sold on the Kometster.
No?
I think he's good, but I mean, what do we still got the Graham, and he's still going to play some. I bet
old.
Komet gets
He's
more.
got to be getting slower. He's going to be...
He was a red zone beast when he did get that
Yeah.
action. Not that we were a lot of times there, but fuck, when we were there. Well, he had that one nasty one-handed catch there.
He was
Got a
good.
little
He
play.
showed some flashes, but he's getting up there in age. You see Cole Kmet taking his spot pretty easily.
Yeah, no, he's going to get more reps, no doubt. And plus, with the biscuit gone, it should go in his favor.
Good old fucking biscuit.
Nah, dude, I'm gonna miss that buttery biscuit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna miss him like I hope he's starting for me, but I'm gonna miss him just to say buttery biscuits.
You can
But,
still butter him. Butter him up.
Yeah. Listen, when he starts for the Bills, we'll be all fine. You'll see. Buffalo Bill biscuits. That's what it'll be.
Look at that. Just rolls off the tongue. Love
Oh, it
alliteration.
feels so good.
Grammar lessons.
Is there anything else? Besides the Bears? I mean,
Now, yeah, we can we'll segue on to the Green Bay Packers and the
There we
drama-
go, those
the
sons of
drama that is
bitches.
Aaron Rodgers. Man, Green Bay's fucking this all up, huh? It's Aaron Rodgers. Look, I know you're a Bears fan and you despise the Packers just out of principle, but it's Aaron fucking Rodgers. You get the man what he wants. You
Yeah,
cup his
he wants,
balls. You do what he asks, and you just swallow your pride.
because he's a
Easy.
prick.
Well, I mean,
We're not
sure a
talking
bunch of
personal
these guys
person.
are
We're talking
pricks,
about
but we're-
yeah, but he's obviously I mean obviously he's a good football player. I mean I'm not gonna take that away from
he's
him.
the
but
reigning
still.
MVP.
He's a reigning prick. I mean, if you want to go that far. I mean, I wasn't trying to bring any stats or anything in there, but let's just go ahead and say he plays well.
All right, so he was third overall in fantasy points amongst quarterbacks, 48 touchdowns last year, the most in the NFL, and he only threw 5 interceptions. But hey, let him go, trade him away. Go ahead, see what Jordan Love gets you.
They got the Love train, and they're gonna ride that train.
You know it's gonna
ride that train.
It's gonna kill so much fantasy value on that team.
Good. Oh, that's great news. It's fantastic news. Poopville.
As
like,
a Bears
poop it
fan,
up.
That's fantastic news for you as a Bears fan. But as a
do I have to remove myself
owner,
from a Bears fan for a second? That's hard to do.
Yeah.
I'll take a stab. I'll take a stab. Listen, don't shut up. Shut your dirty whore mouth.
What?
You cannot speak Super Bowl. Shut it. You cannot say anything about being a shut it. Now that we got that under control. Sorry.
Okay, so if Aaron Rodgers gets traded away, that's definitely going to hurt the value of Davante Adams. Davante Adams top top wide receiver. He's still going to be up there. But
Davante Adams will be just fine.
To him, what are you going to do? What do you mean he's just fine?
Davante Adams will be just fine. Just
out of the top
fine.
20.
Nope. Doesn't matter. Homeless man, one eye, still gets it to him.
You're underestimating Aaron Rodgers, man. How good
Teddy Bridgewater would light him up.
Wait, what?
Yeah, if Teddy Bridgewater happened to find his way to the Green Bay Packers.
I don't think that's going to happen.
It's going to happen. I've heard some rumors.
Was that right?
Yeah, I heard some rumors.
You have your ear to the ground. You're hearing
listen, I stay
rumblings of Teddy Bridgewater going to...
listen, he heard about that opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, he heard opportunity.
Hey, it's a great opportunity.
It's a great opportunity. Just like Chicago getting Russell Wilson. Yep, same opportunity.
So Davante Adams, would you be looking to draft if you had a chance to draft him?
No, first of all, no, not gonna happen. Too high.
So you just don't have Packers players on your roster out of principle.
Out of principle, but I will tell you this much: in theory, Davante Adams just gonna cost too much. I just too much. I'm not jumping on the Davante. I'm not gonna bite in.
Allen Robinson's a first round pick, so Davante Adams. You're not getting Allen Robinson out of the first round.
Allen Robinson is a damn gem.
Depends how deep your league is. Depends how deep your league is, but he should not be drafted.
But listen, it happens every year. Allen Robinson, every year someone goes,
false.
Well, he's on the Bears. It happens every year. And I'm sitting there with my arms wide open playing Creed. With arms wide open. And I grab him.
Right. So if someone drafts Allen Robinson ahead of you, and
they're
Davante
drunk.
Adams is still there, do you pass?
Pass.
You're a damn liar. You're a damn liar. Your eyes would light up. You'd be pissed for a second because someone just snaked Allen Robinson from you, but you're definitely taking Davante fucking Adams.
On principle, I draft Mitchell Trubisky to prove him wrong. Just to show how strong I am. Prove him wrong.
The Buffalo Bill Biscuit is
the Buffalo Bill Biscuit. I start just to.
Fuck it.
Do you remember the year someone drafted Matt Forte before me? Do you remember that? And I spent the next 3 rounds telling him what a cocksucker he was. Do you remember that?
Well, you do that every year, so it's kind of
that's true though. But this guy did it on spite. Like he looked at me, had no reason, drafted him, and he goes, "I'm gonna take Matt Forte." I was like, "You son of a..." Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone knows you're zeroing in on your Bears players, so they do it out of spite, basically.
That's okay. That's okay.
They kind of ruin their teams in the process, but it is what it is. But let's say Green Bay moves on from Aaron Rodgers. You're now affecting the 3rd best quarterback in fantasy last year, the 1st overall wide receiver last year in Davante Adams, and it could hurt Aaron Jones, who's the 5th overall running back last year. If they don't have a great quarterback to supplant Aaron Rodgers, now team defense is going to just stack the box. They're going to push up on Davante Adams. Aaron Jones isn't going to have the same running room he has because Aaron Rodgers is so good.
Yeah, keep talking dirty. I like it. Yeah.
And Robert Tonyan. You remember this guy? Please tell me you
end?
remember. Robert Tonyan?
Tight end.
Yeah, he's a tight end. Yeah, he's got a tight end.
He's a tight end. Yeah, he's
good eyes.
Tight end.
Can you tell where he ranked?
But yeah, we can.
Tell me where he ranked in tight
What,
ends.
where he ranked?
Yeah. What'd he finish?
Oh, I'm going to take a stab. I'm going to say top 10. I'm going to just go say top 10.
Okay, that's a good start.
I may assume it was a really general statement, top 10. All right, so if I'm there, I'm going to go now to, I'm going to say 6.
Keep going.
Fuck me. You serious?
Keep going.
Shut your mouth.
I know, it's unbelievable. Keep going.
I won't give you any more than 4.
You better.
Shut. No.
Third.
Come on.
Third.
But he had what, like 2 monster games?
I don't even think that's what it was. I didn't see his particular game stats.
It was, dude, I remember this guy. He had like a 50 point. Listen, I say shenanigans on that stat. I'm going to go ahead and throw shenanigans out because that guy had an insane game, right? He had a silly, stupid game. And just like the tight end position, you get 0s and 1s, but their asses stay ranked real high. And you're going, oh, look, I got the number 3 tight end. You're like, what happened? He scored 1 and 2 and 0 the last 3 games. But he scored 45 the game before. So shenanigans that stat. Don't feed me that one. That's a shenanigans stat.
He had 1 33-point game.
There it is. Supplants his status. What's his next?
The rest of his, he had most of his games were in double digits. He had
No, they weren't.
10, 16.
You're making that up.
13, 15,
Made it up.
17,
All made up.
14,
Don't believe it.
14, 10, 10,
Nope,
12.
the wrong guy. You're reading the wrong guy.
No. The man was a touchdown machine. That's where he got all his points. He was 24th.
Maybe I just didn't like him.
24th in targets amongst tight ends, which is awful. 13th in yards, which is, mediocre. But he had 11 touchdowns. He didn't score in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you think that guy with
There's only
those
7
stats,
games where he didn't have a touchdown.
So let's put it to you this way.
So he's definitely not repeating this shit. That's for sure.
Yeah, dude, that
Touchdown
guy.
dependent is not happening again. The fact that
He's
going to
go ahead.
No.
He'll be the water boy next year. So go ahead and draft him.
Yeah, I'm not touching him.
No,
especially if Aaron Rodgers is not there. Yeah, stay away from Robert Tonyan. Unless Aaron Rodgers miraculously stays there for some reason.
So you think he's staying? You think the Rodgers is?
It looks too contentious, man. He's not. He literally just doesn't want to play for him. He's pretty much said as much. He'll pretty much sit. He'll sit the year out.
He will listen.
He's saying he'll sit and forego the money.
Listen.
He's also
me and you
shit
both
about
know.
the GM.
Yeah, bro. That guy, Rodgers wouldn't sit out. He is too much of a prick. He would start. Just because, I'll tell you what he would do. I'll tell you this. I promise you this much. If he sat, there's 2 games he starts all year.
Which 2?
Chicago.
The Bears?
Oh, yeah. I promise you this.
Just to piss
Out of
you off.
spite, he suits up and tells Jordan Love, sit your ass down. My team. I promise you, he would just, and it would just piss me off because he would still win. I hate him so much.
What if Green Bay traded for him?
Traded what?
I'm sorry, what if Chicago traded for him?
Shut your mouth.
How would that make you feel?
I just told you to shut your mouth. I don't want his ass. Like, listen, I've heard this conversation. This isn't the first time. This is not the first time I've heard this conversation.
You don't want a title? You don't want a title? If Aaron Rodgers goes to Chicago and teamed up with Allen Robinson, oh, man. There's your Davante Adams right fucking there.
Does that feel good? Mm-hmm. Does that feel good? Does that feel good saying that? Because it
love
doesn't feel
talking
good on my
stuff out.
side.
If I just keep these ideas inside my head, I mean, who's
They
it
don't
good
feel
for?
good.
If I share
They
them
don't
with
feel
you,
good.
It does.
They don't feel good at all. It's an awful idea. Because here's the thing. Now I got to hear from Green Bay fans, oh, well, you got to use our quarterback to win a Super Bowl. Suck my ass. Don't want it. I'd rather have a homeless one-eyed quarterback and suck. At least I could say I started a homeless one-eyed quarterback. That's something to be prideful of. That means we're getting more progressive, that we're letting more quarterbacks in.
Progress.
Yeah.
Like baby steps.
Baby steps.
All right, but speaking of sucking ass, let's move on to Detroit and the NFC.
Is there anything
North
to talk about here?
Detroit's made a bunch of moves. Yeah, Detroit's got a lot of stuff going on.
Barry Sanders coming back?
Unfortunately for them,
Megatron
no.
non-retire?
Oh, that'd be such a squad. Yeah, give me.
Did
those
that happen?
guys.
Because if that didn't happen, I know what you're talking about.
They got Jared Goff there now.
The Swift, is he still something?
Yeah, he is actually. He's still something.
Is he still something?
He's all right.
Is he something? Yeah,
DeAndre
all right.
he's probably the only bright spot going forward right at this moment.
Yeah, that name sticks out in my mind.
I mean, he's running backs. Running backs are after the first, top tier running backs. You got to pick up these players that mid round, late round picks.
Are you biting on the Goff?
DeAndre Swift was 16th overall amongst running backs in fantasy points.
That's enough for a bench spot.
And they only rushed 39% of the time, which was 4th least in the NFL. So if they end up running more, DeAndre Swift could move up the board real quick.
He
Yeah,
could.
Goff. I mean, Goff is good. I don't have a problem with Goff. He's a middle quarterback. I think he'll be all right.
Dalton or Goff right now. Dalton or Goff.
Goff.
It's fair. It's a good choice.
Easy. No.
How about let's go easy? I mean, you just talked
That's
about
an
the
easy
red
choice.
rifle trying to sell me that shit
I
a
mean,
second
I
ago.
appreciate Gingers as much as the next person, but I'm taking fucking Goff. Yeah, I hear that shit. Yeah, Goff was 16th overall amongst fantasy quarterbacks, but he did have a bunch of weapons in Los Angeles. He had Cooper Kupp.
Mm-hmm.
He had
That other guy?
who's always so good. He's super underrated. I can't
I know.
remember his name.
You're always like that other guy, you son of a bitch. I'm with you. Because I had him on my team. I was always like, I don't know.
Robert Woods, dude. I can't remember.
Yes, of course, Robert
That's like
Woods.
a bland name for a great player.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right, Robert Woods. Yeah, he had Robert Woods. He had Cooper Kupp. He had a good run
Didn't they
game.
have some guy named Higbee? Am I wrong?
Tyler Higbee, tight end. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
injured, I think,
that's
for
right. I
most
kept
of
getting
it.
burned by him. I'd pick him up and be like,
But a
why
bunch
do
of
you-
weapons. But now Goff goes to a team with no wide receivers at the moment. Are you excited about Tyrell Williams?
oh yeah, that's the old Charger guy. Am I wrong?
Was
he
that
not a
him?
Charger?
Tyrell
Yeah.
Williams? No, that's
Yeah,
you're
Tyrell
thinking of
Williams.
Mike Williams.
No, bro, don't make me Google this shit.
Dude, Tyrell was with the Raiders like 2 years ago. He didn't play last year due to injury. Tyrell didn't play at all. Then last year he didn't play at all because of injury. The year before that he was with the Raiders. He had a good year.
Let's see here. Was it the Raiders?
I mean, it was
Yeah,
47th.
There he is. Yeah, there he is. Look at him. Look at this guy.
Yeah, you're thinking of Mike Williams. He's still with the Chargers. Mm-hmm. That's cool.
So yeah, he's going to Detroit now, huh?
Yeah, Detroit got rid of Galladay.
No, this dude, mother trucker.
Who?
Dude was a Charger.
Was he? Shit.
2015, 16, 17, 18. Goes to the Raiders 1 year and you try to stomp me out.
No, I didn't say
You stomped
anything about-
You stomped me out.
I said literally nothing about 18, 17, or 16. All I said was last year he was injured all year, and the year before that he was with the Raiders. I don't know what the hell he was before that.
Because I'm pretty sure I picked this hobo up. And I was like, please.
That's why you remember him.
That's why I remember him, because I picked this bum up. Yep, I remember you. I remember. You've hurt me. You've hurt me.
So as the number one wide receiver
Oh,
in
shit.
Detroit,
He's the number one?
would you
I'm
pick
not
up?
touching you with a 20-foot pole. You're going to hurt me again.
Yeah, but Marvin
I've been-
Jones and Kenny
I've been
Galladay
hurt
both
by
out
him
of Detroit.
before.
But as a number one option, you're not going to take a flyer on Tyrell Williams?
I've been hurt by him before. You're not going to enter a room with a man that's touched you like that before. He's got too many hands. He's grabby.
All right.
You don't want
Okay.
that.
All right. So your second option, if you're hurt for wide receivers, Brashard Perriman.
Wait, what?
Brashard Perriman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on Detroit.
Wait, what? That guy's still around?
Yeah.
He's a number
with the
two
Jets
option.
last year, I do believe. That's your only two options at the moment. Yeah.
Oh my!
That's all you got. That's what I'm
God,
saying.
look,
Like Jared Goff.
I'm just gonna.
Jared
Listen,
Goff.
I'm gonna
got the
tell you right
bad
now.
end of
I
this
want to
deal,
go ahead
man.
and just stop talking about Detroit. I'm already sick to my stomach. Like, this is what we're talking about. You serious?
Yeah, dude. So Jared Goff's gonna be hurting. I'm not picking up Jared Goff. Not looking forward to it. Tyrell Williams possibly if he's late.
No,
Brashard Perriman,
don't
not
take
touch
the
him.
advice. Just stay away from Detroit.
No Detroit players.
They've got.
this year.
Listen, you'll get the vid if you draft someone from Detroit.
What about Swift? DeAndre Swift? You gonna take a chance on him?
Nah.
No,
Maybe.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll put it this way. I know me. I'm going to be sitting looking at the board going, shit, I got two running backs. And there's Swift going, hi, fella. You remember me? 16th overall. I'll be your backup. Yeah.
Yeah, Detroit running backs are notoriously being off for the past century. So
Yep.
outside of Barry Sanders, but after that, man, they have had nothing. Always struggling. But how about T.J. Hawkinson?
The Hawkinshock?
Tight end. He's 4th overall
Booyah.
last year. 3rd in yards. He just needs more touchdowns. He didn't get a lot of touchdowns for some
The
reason.
Goff's going to need the
Hawkinson.
Hawkinshock. So I
That's
will
gonna be
say,
a good, great connection, I think.
I will tell you right now, I say Poopville when it comes to Detroit, but when you get a little bit of the Hawkinshock, you take it.
All right, I'm with you on that one. All right, so we're done with the dumpster fire of Detroit.
Yeah, done.
All right, it's going to Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota.
All right, Kirk Cousins, how you feel about him?
Minnesota. I won't touch him. He's hurt me too many times. He's hurt me too many times.
Man, how many people hurt you?
Many. I am. Listen, I've got so
Surprised
many
you can field the
hurts.
fucking team.
I can't actually. It's so many times. It's just painful.
Kirk Cousins, man, 11th overall last year, 8th in yards, 6th in touchdowns. Man, had a monster year, and he's got two awesome weapons. Justin Jefferson burst onto the scene last year as a rookie, 7th overall amongst wide receivers, 3rd in yards.
Yeah, I'm gonna
As
take
a
him
rookie.
again. I take him. Take him.
Ugh.
Take him.
And he only had 7 touchdowns. If this guy gets more touchdowns,
He going to get the end zone. Word on the street is he just only wants to be thrown on the end zone. Like, literally practice. He only catches footballs in the end zone. Just to get used to it. It's his new home.
I love him. Then you have Adam Thielen. He was 10th overall. So you have 2 top 10 wide receivers on the same team.
Yeah, the
and
Thielen.
Kirk Cousins is going to, I think he's going to have another great year.
Listen, middle of the road. He's middle of the road.
And you can get these quarterbacks late in drafts.
Dude, the Kirk's waiting with his hands open. Just please hold me. The Kirk just wants to be held.
Yeah, beautiful, man. And then you got I'm not even gonna talk about Irv Smith Jr. Their tight ends is
skip that talk.
Yeah, yep. And then your boy Dalvin Cook.
Oh, listen,
gotta love the Cookster.
Why are we even talking anymore? The Cooktown.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna bring up his stats. I mean,
kiss the Cook.
I have a T-shirt. Second in yards, second in touchdowns, and 10th at receiving as running back. I mean, you're picking him up ASAP.
Yeah, I'm taking the Cook. I'm taking the Cook if he's there. I won't because I'm going to take other running back. But if he was there, of course, I'm going to take.
How afraid of you of drafting him than him getting hurt?
The Cook?
Well, any running back that you pick up?
Oh, me? No, I'm okay at running back. Tight ends I kill. Whoever I draft a tight end will get murdered.
No, you murdered wide receivers last year.
No. Hey, look at the history. I will murder.
Bantling. Remember him?
Well, first of all,
you murdered
Green Bay Green Bay wide receivers are totally different. Scanley Bantling was totally different. That's a Green Bay curse. When it comes to tight ends, well, actually, I did have a hospital. I take that back. Yeah, never mind. Last year was very much a hospital. Oh, Michael Thomas, how you hurt me. Oh, I don't want to talk about that. That's painful. Yeah, I guess it was bad. But no, tight ends, I usually curse a tight end. It's a fact. But, I'll tell you this much. I still will go after a better tight end. That's the one position. Who did I go after last year? I just wrecked their world. It wasn't the the Kittle. Son of a bitch. Man. That's the sore spot. Yep, Kittle and then on top of that, Thomas. And then on top of that, it was the Chargers. It was a triple threat. No, come on now. The running back.
Oh, the little guy.
Gordon?
Man, for guys who talk about freaking fantasy football or horrible names.
Was it Melvin Gordon?
Gordon was gone. It was
Gordon was gone. Who was it? Crap.
Starts with an E.
Oh, fuck me. Whoever he was.
We'll edit this.
How do we segue back in from this?
Hold on. I gotta get his name. This is awful, dude.
This is fucking
awful. I have
awful.
on like 2 different teams too. Austin Eckler, bro.
Okay, so how do we bring back into this? Oh, I can remember his name. It's who is it? It's Eckler. It's Austin Eckler. That's the guy. It was on the tip of my tongue. It was Austin Eckler, that bastard. Good times, yeah. Yeah, he hurt me too. It was bad.
Oh, he hurt you too? Man,
I had George Kittle, Eckler, and I had Michael Thomas, and all three of them were like, if we played, you'd be better. But it didn't matter because they didn't play. It did bad things. So, James Robinson, I'm regressing. Let's move forward, not backwards.
Yeah, because we'll get into that whole James Robinson
forward.
going on.
Yeah.
Once you bring up the Jaguars and all that. All right, well, that's it for the NFC North. I mean, we covered all the teams
dove in pretty good.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, Bears made some good moves. I'm excited for the Bears as an offense going forward.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm always excited. And then we start, and then Matt Nagy,
Oh, yeah, you heard he's retaking over the play calling ability, right?
Oh, fantastic.
Excited about that? Yeah.
No, not at all. Matt Nagy is awful. He's awful. I mean, I can tell you right now, he literally thinks he's the smartest man in the field, but he's literally the worst thing in the field. He calls some of the worst shit. And even when we did better when he relinquished the play calling.
Yes.
And then for some reason he was like, no, I'm going to go ahead and take this back. Why? Yeah. Well, we'll see, man. Listen, Chicago can't really. I cannot believe he made the playoffs last year. What a shit show.
Yeah, your defense, man. Defense is awesome.
Well, I'm curious to see how they're going to feel after Pace was shopping everybody and their mom. Oh, Hicks is up for trade. Mack's up for trade. Kyle Fuller, we don't need you. Fantastic.
Good way to build a team morale.
Team morale, bro. Listen, I'll tell you what happens. We got to play Green Bay twice. If Aaron Rodgers leaves, I'll feel much better. He's got to go.
You just want him out of your division.
But you know what's going to happen, man? Green Bay is going to have a horseshoe up their ass. Jordan Love will work out, and it'll just piss me off. That's just what's going to happen. This reeks of Favre. This just reeks of it.
It's the same scenario, yeah. It actually is the same exact scenario.
Except for Rodgers actually played a little bit beforehand and whatever. But very similar. Mm-hmm. This is almost identical. Now, if Favre set the tipping point, so what's going to happen is Rodgers will get traded out. He'll come back for revenge, play for the Lions probably just to prove a point.
Right, he's going to want to stay in the division like Favre.
Oh, God. You know what's so funny? And
on a side note there, Sean.
Listen,
that means Chicago or Detroit.
That's not going to happen. So listen,
Minnesota's not going to do it again.
Listen, it's not going to happen. So listen, this is what happens. When Green Bay and their infinite knowledge of their brain cells, they go, we're not going to trade him to the division. We're going to trade Favre. We're going to trade him to the Jets, right? He plays 1 year, rides out that ridiculous stipulation and goes, I'm going to go back now. No, I'm done with the Jets. This is good. I'm going to go to Minnesota. They didn't think too big on that one. They're like, no, it's not. I mean, we trade him. You can't trade. Yeah, shit, that happened.
You can't just trade him back.
Oh, man. So I will say if Favre can do it, Rodgers can do it. Let him come back. And watching Rodgers beat Green Bay, it'll be fantastic. I don't want to see him in the division again, but watching Favre beat Green Bay was just amazing. It was just like, oh, does that suck? That sucks. You poor bastards. Rub some dirt on it, you silly bitches. But I digress. That's more Chicago. But so yeah, man, we'll see what's going on. So we wrapped up the North. Is that what we did?
Yep, done with the NFC North. So we'll be moving on next week to another division.
Who are we tackling next? Give me a little future.
No, man.
Teaser.
Yeah.
Start.
Got to keep you on your toes. I was going to give you. Then you actually do the research and stuff. I don't want that.
Oh, that's right. I want to stay fresh.
Yeah. Because like most of our audience, this is for people who like don't have time to look into this stuff. This is why we're here.
Like me?
This is the service
talking about me?
Exactly.
Talking about me? Exactly. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, this is great. So I enjoyed the North. It was fun. I'm glad we started with the Bears. I appreciate you doing that. That was nice of you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You deserve it.
Well,
long
thanks,
offseason.
man. You know,
Bears made some good moves. They moved up. If they didn't move up to draft Justin Fields, they probably would have been last. Because I didn't want to talk about Andy Dalton or Nick Foles. Yeah, so stay up to date on your updates, and then just try to keep up.
Yeah, I'll keep up with the Chicago Bear ones. We doing NFC North again next week?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we're gonna recap the recap.
Boom. That's all I got to know about then. Perfect. All right, man. Well, we're spaffing out on this one. Just once again, you can visit us on the ispaffed.com.
Yeah, go to your Spotify and look up Spaffed for all the podcasts. We'll post it up on the website. We'll have it on Spotify. We also have it on what's that fucking website? Gotta get this more in tune. Holy fuck! What do we
listen.
We have our Anchor.
Fuck the rest of them.
Anchor.
It's
fucking Anchor.
I don't know. I think that segue into Anchor was awesome. You nailed that one.
Right to my tongue,
dude. Nailed that one. It's as easy as we came up with Eckler. Just nailed them both.
Such a weird name. I can't remember that shit.
Yeah, man. So
yeah, look us up on ispaff. Let me do this.
You got this.
So look us up on ispaff.com. We'll have the podcast on ispaff.com on our website, or you can go to Spotify. Look up Spaff to find the podcast. We're also on Anchor, but you're most likely going to use Spotify. I never heard of Anchor before you started using it.
Yeah, no, we actually use a segue into Spotify, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
It's like if you start hanging out with this one girl, the whole time you're going to date her friend, and you're like, nah, we're friends. Let me know what that lady's name is. Hello, pretty lady. But you still, you still hang out with her just because, it's awkward now if you don't. Does that make any sense?
No, it's awkward now.